Let's talk about something people don't really want to say out loud on YouTube. Because right now, every other video you see is about quitting your job, escaping the rat race, working for yourself on a beach somewhere. I get it, it's inspiring. It feels good to think you could just break free and never answer to a boss again. But man, sometimes it feels like nobody talks about the other side. Nobody wants to admit that sometimes a regular job, a plain old 9 to 5, might actually be a good thing for you. At least for a season in your life. So before you click away or call me crazy, just hang out with me for a few minutes. You don't realize how powerful stability is until you lose it. When you work a 9 to 5, you pretty much know exactly what you're getting paid. You know when you're getting paid. You know what you can do with that money. It's simple math. But when you work for yourself, that money is not always guaranteed. 1 month, you might feel like you're killing it. You close a big deal, you sell out your product, your YouTube CPM is up, you're like, damn, I'm rich. Next month, the algorithm changed. A client ghosts you, your product flops, suddenly you're back to worrying how you're gonna pay rent. And that stress that never really goes away. A steady paycheck doesn't sound sexy, but sometimes it's actually what you need so you can sleep at night. So you can focus on your family, your health, your hobbies, without feeling like you have to hustle every second just to keep the lights on. And look, I know some people say, that's what makes you hungry. You gotta struggle, sure. But not everyone's want to live with that sword hanging over their head every single month. Especially when you're young and still figuring stuff out. A bit of stability can give you the mental breathing room to actually plan your next move. And then there's structure. A lot of us think we're disciplined until nobody's watching. You know what I'm talking about, right? When you have a job, you have to get up on time, show up, deal with people you don't always vibe with, meet deadlines. It's annoying sometimes. But you're building something you can just read about it in a book. You're building the muscle of showing up every day. And the crazy thing is, you can take that habit with you literally anywhere. A lot of people who go solo too early don't realize that. They think they're gonna have more freedom. But actually what happened is they wake up at noon, scroll their phone for an hour, make excuses, push stuff back, and suddenly months pass. Nothing moves forward, and they blame the world. Structure builds that muscle memory. You learn to finish things you don't want to do. Not because you're forced to, but because you know it's part of the game. That's the discipline you'll need later when there's no boss telling you what to do. And hey, it's not just discipline. A lot of jobs teach you the soft skill you don't even notice at first. How to read a room. How to write a decent email. Basic stuff. How to fix your screw-ups without panicking. How to talk to people who don't see things your way. And you're getting paid to learn all that. You'd be surprised how much that stuff helps you later if you do your own thing. Being around real people opens real doors too. Everyone loves to talk about networking, but here's what that actually means. You're around people who can open door you didn't even know existed. It could be your manager who sees you working and calls you up for a promotion before it's even posted. Or your coworker who leaves for a better company and says, hey, wanna come with me? Or just some random person in the break room who knows somebody looking for exactly what you do. When you're your own boss, working from your bedroom, you don't get that. Your circle is tiny. Sure, you can network online, but face-to-face, real-life connections, it's different. People trust people they see showing up every day. They see you handle stress, solve problems, help out, and they remember that. So maybe later, when you want to go solo, you've got people who vouch for you. And we can't skip the part that really matters, the benefits. You know, health insurance, dental, paid vacation. That stuff can be a huge help. When you're young, you feel invincible, but wait till you break a tooth, or your back decides to just go crazy. Or you want to see that a therapist, but it's like $150 for a session out of your pocket. Having a steady job means you're not on your own for all of that. Your company usually helps to cover it. It's not some boring extra. It's real support. And when you're building your dreams on the sides and I think it's a blessing not to stress about medical bills and the emergency cost. And then there's these things nobody really admits. When you've got a regular job, your work usually stays at work. You clock out, you're done. You don't have to keep checking your phone at 10 p.m. You don't have to wake up thinking about the next video, the next pitch, the next algorithm tweak. Your time is yours. When you're your own boss, you never really shut off. You could be out with your friends and your mind still is at work. You could be lying in bed and suddenly you're running numbers in your head. And that's the trade-off nobody posts about. Some people love that grind, and I have a huge respect for that. But not everyone wants a work to live rent-free in their brain all the time. Sometimes you just want to clock out, play some game, watch a movie, hang out, guilt-free. A lot of people don't get that freedom when they run their own thing. They think they'll be working less, but usually they end up working way more, especially in the beginning. No one talks about the hours. It's not just 9 to 5, it's 9 to 9 or 9 to midnight. You're wearing every hat. Creator, content, marketing, support, all is on you. So yeah, a 9 to 5 can give you mental peace and that's underrated. And the best part? It doesn't have to be forever. A job can be a launch pad. You stack money, build your skills, grow your network. Then, when you feel ready, you can bounce. You're not stuck. But you're also not pretending you're ready when you're not. Both sides exist. Quitting too soon without a plan? That's a trap. But staying forever and letting your dream die? That's a trap too. Balance is real. Sometimes a steady job keeps you sane while you figure out what you really want. Sometimes it just gives you the place to breathe and enjoy life a little bit. Without a constant, what if I fail? Voice that is just running in your head. Anyway, that's my take on it. If you've got a steady job and you're using it to build yourself, good for you. That doesn't make you less than anyone else. That makes you smart. So yeah, if you're still here, I appreciate you. And now, let me introduce myself, since it's my first YouTube video. So, I'm a new YouTuber, or more like an old one making a comeback. Back in the 2010s, when I was younger, I was already playing around with YouTube just for fun. But now, life is a bit different. I'm more settled, I've got more experience, and I feel like it's the perfect time to get back into it. I want to keep it simple. Just a small channel with chill, nostalgic gameplays in the background, some old school Black Ops, Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops 2, some zombies, you know, the good stuff. And yeah, I'm sure that you already noticed it, but if you're a bit of an accent, that's just me. I'm from Quebec, the French province in Canada, and that's how we sound when we switch from French to English. On this channel, while you will be watching my multiple gameplays, I'll share real stuff I've learned over the years. Some financial tips, how I've learned to handle life better, manage my problems, stay grounded. So if you're into that, you're in the right spot. Big shout out to Wylearn and Bispat. They really inspired me to hit record again and share what I know. So yeah, if you vibe with this, stick around, drop a comment, and let's grow together. Take care of yourself, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.